Sir, you are on mute. We cannot hear you.
Mhm. Yes, before starting the lecture, I just want to give the one instruction regarding less attendance. This is the list that I already posted on the WhatsApp group. The list of the students, those are having the less attendance, less than 75. But those who have significantly less, that means less than 50%. Anyway, all of you have to give the explanation for this one. Attendance absentee wise, remember, I will not say the generalized answer, there was a network problem and so like this. No. On each day, whenever you have the absentee, you have to give the specific reason. If there is a network issue, if there is a charging issue, mention it properly from which time to which time you are not able to do it, and mention there also whether on the same day you have attended the other classes, because I will check that whether you have attended the other classes or not. If you have attended on the same day the other classes, then it will be somewhat not acceptable in some cases, because you are attending some other classes but not the this class, or you are attending other classes and because of certain problem you have not attended this one. You should mention this one clearly. Okay, so without that I will not check your answer book. If I will not receive your explanation regarding your absentee, I will not check your answer book. Okay, it is very clear about this one. Even though it is online, you have to give me the reason that why you have not attended the classes, and that it should be specific to the day which you have not attended the classes. Okay, day wise. So and so date you have not attended the class because of this much. This is the reason. But reason should be clear. Simply you should not write the network problem. You can mention that what during which time to which time you had the network problem and you have not attended the other classes also. Okay, so you make sure that for this one. And of course, there may not be any issue for attending the examination, but of course you will lose the significant mass if your attendance is less. So definitely whatever you are expecting, one grade will go below if you lose, if you have the less attendance. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर ये लिस्ट में जिसका नाम है सभी को देना है एक्सप्लेनेशन.
सभी को देना है, सेफ साइड देना है, दोज हु हैव द सभी को देना है. 73 है तो भी देना है, ठीक है, मार्जिनल है, बट इफ यू विल गिव इट सो दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू. अगर आगे चल के थोड़ा कम पड़ता है तो दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी. If I will not receive the any application, any for this what we can say the explanation, and someone take the objection, someone in the sense other students can take the objection कि भाई हाँ इसकी attendance कम थी फिर भी इसको कैसे allow किया, या some other faculty members from the institute or the department can take the objection that even though he has the no very less attendance, how the institute can allow for the examination. Okay.
Yes.
So that's why we need the application, so that we should have the proof that okay the student has given the explanation for this one for this their less attendance and it is acceptable for us, and that's why we are allowing for the final examination. That's why I need that kind of the letter. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
once I receive the your explanation, I will check your papers So I suggest that you send your explanation at the earliest. Handwritten, scan it and mail me that. Okay? ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. There is full screen. Yeah, we can continue with this adiabatic reactors, that is packed bed reactors, and we have seen that mostly there is a issue of the temperature control, and that can be controlled at industrial scale mainly by using the intermediate coolings, or maybe if highly exothermic and not able to control in a single column, we may go for the two columns, and that we have seen in our CRE1 also. If that curve 1 upon RA and CA is somewhat different, and it is possible to arrange the two reactors in series, maybe the CSTR, maybe the PFR, or the series PFR combination. So similarly here also, to maintain the temperature, to control the temperature, we can use the two packed bed reactors. So typical methodology, there are now lot of softwares are available to design for this one, but still these are the some we can say the typical methodologies that has been adopted in the that software itself. So here the case is that there is a two packed bed reactors which is we have to design, okay, to process the 100 moles per second of the reactant. Already it is mentioned that 100 moles per second of the reactant. Okay. And here it is not mentioned inert. If there will be the inert, total flow rate may change, and based on that the its capacity will change. Okay, volume of the reactor will change, but the weight amount of the catalyst will not change, remember. So process 100 moles per second of the reactor so as to produce the product R. And feed gas which is entered at 2.49 megapascal and 300 Kelvin. So it is around how much? 27 degrees centigrade is the feed. And maximum, this is very important, that when we are designing the higher temperature reactors, so here it is mentioned T maximum 900 Kelvin. So after that, there may be the runaway reaction, there may be the problem explosion in the reactor, or maybe the degradation of the your product or any reactant also. So in that case, even though it is mentioned T max is 900 Kelvin, we should always keep the lower of this one so that we should able to control this one. So T max is given 900, so we can operate the reactor up to somewhat 750 or 800. So that you have to decide, but not more than 800, because that 50 degree is not that much easy to control it in the exothermic reaction or the high temperature reaction. And minimum temperature is given 300 Kelvin, which is of the feed stream. And product, of course, we need it at the normal temperature, say that 300 Kelvin. And various kinetics and thermodynamics exothermic parameters, which was we have seen earlier also, that big figure. We'll see again that. Now we have to make the design for it. So in our case, say the weight of the catalyst, in one column weight of the catalyst, then heat duty, that is we required. So for this one, there may be the different flow arrangements we can take it. The say the plug flow reactor, recycle reactor, or the mixed flow reactor. And other cases they have mentioned it, do not consider injection of cold fluid between stages unless the problem states that you are permitted to do so. Weight of the catalyst we have to calculate for each stage, and location and duty of heat exchangers, and temperature of the flowing stream. So this information we can get it. We have to do it, get it from this particular problem. So the case is that again we can see this figure which is given for the first order reaction, reversible, delta HR is given and other parameters are given, rate constant, Cp. So it is pure A is there. So work out a good design for 85% conversion. So Cp upon minus delta HRA. So slope we can easily get it by this one, 1 upon 2000. Now for this particular slope, but to draw the operating line, we must have to know the at least initial point. So adiabatic line, these are the parallel lines, we can see that. So we can take optimum progression. So this will be the optimum progression here. So for this optimum one, we can draw this particular point, say the 0.85, somewhere here 0.85, having the maximum is at this one, okay? So this is our maximum, what? Conversion for a particular rate, is it? So 0.85, somewhere here it will come to this particular point. So it will touch to this particular maximum one. So this we can take it as a one of the point, and that may be coming around some 750 or something like that, or is coming to be 0.88. It is around 750. Yes, it is good. So 750, here you can see the first point, and taking this first point, you can draw the operating line. So here same thing is given. By taking the 0.85, we have taken it. But when we are going for the operating this one, is it? The minimum temperature is 300. So we have to go for the second stage. So second stage may be the somewhere here, but having the slope is again 1 upon 200. So parallel lines we may draw it here. We'll see this one. Is it? So in earlier case, we have seen that 0.85, this is the data we have interpolated earlier, is it? For the particular operating line, 0.85, if you take it, RA will be, to take this one, this is the RA. It is 0.05. Similarly, if you go for the down, slowly across the, but not less than 300, is it? We have to we don't have to go the below 300. So you can come to this particular one and you can get it this. See here, you will have this particular data. This we have done it in our earlier case also, that is in CRE1. So we can see here, as we increase this, if you go the previous one, so as you move from this side to this side, what you can get it here? You may have the, 1 minute, excuse me. We can see that if you move along the adiabatic line, the rate is continuously increasing, is it? If you move from this side to this side, is it? Because reaction will proceed from this 0 to this direction. So it is continuously increase. So we have the possibility to use the mixed flow reactor. But we have to minimize the amount of catalyst. So the method of that, what method we can use it? what method? You have studied in CRE 1 the maximization of rectangle. That means, suppose, yeah, this is your curve. So if you maximize this rectangle area of this one, so of course this will be minimized, is it? That you might have studied in CRE 1. So using that method, we can maximize this area so that this will be the minimum area. So two mixed flow, we can recommend it by this particular point. That means up to 0.66 we can get it in the first reactor, and then second will be so on. So here you can see that up to 0.66, that means this point. So this will be for first reactor. That means we are maintaining the temperature maybe somewhat here, maybe 400, and then we are using the other reactor, is it? So this is our first reactor. We start suppose from this particular one, at this will be, and then this will be the second reactor. So this way we can plot the curve. This data we can see. We don't require the other data because this will be go down here somewhere, approach is 0. So as we are using the mixed flow reactor, the area will be directly this one. So we don't require that data. So we can take it up to this 0.66. Is it? And this, how we got it, this value, this particular one, remember, this is by maximizing this area. This area we have maximized. If we maximize this area, that means minimum of this area. Okay. So by we have taken the data, okay, operating line data up to 0.46 and RA value. Can then take the 1 upon RA and then we can plot it. Now in this case, then if you go for the further one. So area under the curve we can easily calculate. And based on area of this two one, we can, what will be the area is equal to W upon FA0. Is it? So FA0 is given 100. So we can get the weight of the catalyst. Use the method of maximization. So W upon FA0. In our sessional one, we have not asked to do anything related with the calculation, but definitely if it will be the end-term examination, some portion will be given, not the complete example, but part of that may be asked in the examination. So W upon FA0, by using this one, we can find out the weight of the catalyst. Now we have the weight of the catalyst. Once we have weight of the catalyst, what other things we have to do it? Heat duty, is it? Two reactors, mixed flow reactors having the weight of the catalyst. Okay. So we have to cool it. For the first reactor, here delta T is coming 380 Kelvin. So we can sorry. So this particular stream will be at 820. If you see this particular point, so it is 820 is the exit one, and some portion we have that recycle it to maintain the mixed flow reactor, is it? So recycle will be somewhat infinity continuously. So 820 is the exit temperature. So this conversion will be 0.66. But we have to give the loop to remove the heat, and that will be what? 3.2 will come. And how it will come? We have to do the -820 minus 340 plus 0.66 conversion is there. So 320, that means 32. It is given 32 kilojoule per mole. So if you multiply with the flow rate, then it will be in the megawatt. So you have to multiply with the molar flow rate, is it? Then it will come in the 3.2 megawatt. That is joule per 10 to the power 6 joules per second. So 3.2 megawatt cooling is required here to remove the heat from this particular stream. Okay. Then next is for the second reactor. Now it is 850, sorry, 820, is it? 820 is here. Now it should be cooled down again. Is it? It should be cooled down to 300. For that purpose, as this is coming 820, so this heat we can calculate. Here it is 820, 750. Okay. So this is at 820, 750, and this one. So calculation for the heat removal will be 1.8 megawatt. Here also we have to give the cooling. Then exit stream will be at the 750. This is at 750. So 750, again then cooling will be there. So this way we have to do the calculations. So at least from this chapter, you can do this to solve example properly. Okay. So you can start preparing the assignment number 3 because still one more chapter is remaining. But you can this you can note down This is chapter number 20, sorry. This is the assignment number 3. Unsolved examples from chapter number 18. 3, 9, 11, 14, 17, 22, 28, 32, 36, 40. And then from chapter number 19 and 20, you can just go for the solved example. Okay. Now, in case of the packed bed reactor, generally we have two types. We have seen in the start of the earlier lecture. That is a fixed bed and fluidized bed. So mostly fixed bed is directly called as a packed bed reactor, and fluidized bed is the separate one as a fluidized bed. Otherwise, major classification of the packed bed is the fixed bed and fluidized bed. So packed bed reactors have certain, say that mixed flow, generally plug flow reactor we use it, and giving the certain recycling to maintain the mixed flow also to certain extent. Okay, and also to avoid the shoot up of the temperature, we just take out the stream of that and recycle it with cooling or heating to maintain the temperature. The benefit of this mixed flow as well as the plug flow can be obtained in some kind of the other reactor where the heat shoot up or the hot spots can be avoided or can be overcome in fluidized bed reactor. So fluidized bed has the very specific applications, and which was we can say that invented with the application of vanadium pentoxide catalyst. Sorry, not the vanadium pentoxide, that is sulfuric acid. Here it is the production of phthalic anhydride. So in next lecture, we'll start for this fluidized bed reactor. Some portion of this will take it, and rest of the portion will be as a kind of a self-study, say the theoretical one. So in next two lectures, we'll finish this chapter, and then we'll go for the major section, that is fluid and fluid particle reactions. So anything you want to ask, maybe in the next or next to next lecture, I will discuss the answers of mid-sem examination. I hope that all of you done it well. I have started checking it, checking your answer books. Again, I have the suggestion that those who have the less attendance, they should submit the explanation for less attendance and mail me and putting CC to your faculty advisor. Because without that, I will not check your answer book. And few of the students has a very less attendance. Remember. So anything you want to ask, you can ask me now. Yes, today attendance is good, 32. sorry, 110. Yes, anyone want to ask in chat box what you have put it? Optimizing area in graph. Yes, optimizing the area so that minimizing the area under the curve. Yes, anything you want to ask, any queries? I think all of you have submitted the lab report, but because of the maybe from your end you had submitted the PDF, but maybe here